Do you want more exposure for your channel? Would you like your viewers to have a bigger selection of dehydrated projects? Come join us at hashtag Let's Dehydrate. Put it in your title, in your video description. Let me know and we will gladly add your video to the growing playlist. Thanks. We'll see you soon. It is ripe, let me tell you, after processing especially. So until I figured out which blade to use, I have a tray of minced. There's a couple big pieces. I'll flick them on up to the top. There we go. I'm not a southpaw. And the rest are sliced. So we've got one, two, three, four, five going in. I'm going to set them at 125. And here we go. The time. I'm going to check them. I like the magic number 6, right? I had a few people upset. You didn't leave it for 6 hours. It's 6 hours. It's 6 hours. Oh, jeez, I pushed it too many times. There we go. It's on. We'll see them in 6 hours. Hey, welcome to the Paige family homestead. The garlic is empty, and that's not good. I have never emptied one without filling it first. This is a first. So, Andy went out and got me 3 pounds of garlic. And this is what I haven't finished. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bulbs. Excuse me. And I'll get to those. I wanted to keep some fresh. Some dishes I just like to have fresh garlic. So minus those 6 bulbs, I've got 5 trays of garlic dehydrated at 125 degrees Fahrenheit. I checked them at 6 hours and I found them, of course, not done. So I left them to go overnight, and when I got up in the morning, I shut the dehydrator off and I left the food in the dehydrator about a day and a half, conditioning to make sure it didn't reabsorb any moisture from in the home. I took it out and set the trays like this on top of our box freezer, left them for the other half day, giving them a chance to reabsorb some of the moisture in the home out, and, you know, from outside the box of the dehydrator, and they're finished. So I need some powder. So what I did, we had guests over the night we were doing this, and I've never used a food processor. I've got the small little 2-cup one, but I've never used a real food processor with the different tiers and blades. So my friend Adonica was here and she saw me trying to slice them, and she kind of snickered and says, put the blade on. Yeah, put the right blade on. So I used the chop blade at first, and I got these tiny little bits, which are perfect. I can use them like this, but I can also grind them into a fine powder and refill my powder. I've got 2 trays of the diced garlic and 3 trays of the sliced garlic. I'm really excited about the sliced garlic. Some dishes, I don't want to use a powder. I want to see the garlic. I want to taste that garlic. I want to see evidence of it. You can also rehydrate this. Why? I don't know, because I mean, you just throw this in. Hey babe, just throw this in and it'll complement any dish just like a fresh garlic would. But I don't know. I don't know what you're using it for. You may want to rehydrate. I don't know. But this stuff, I'm not grinding it. I want to keep this intact for all our dishes. So pretty. So pretty. And I wanted to show you, I think it was it the Parmesan cheese, Andy? The red container lid that fits onto the mason jars perfectly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 of them, but they're still in my pantry section that I haven't unpacked yet because I don't want to unpack it all until the shelves are built. Why unpack twice, right? Pressure's on, Andy.
Yeah, okay.
But they're really cool. It's the, I think it was Kraft Parmesan cheese. The one with the red lid. It fits perfectly on here, guys. There's a few other ones that do as well. So there we have our flaked. Now, let's make garlic powder. It's so easy. And you know what? You cannot compare. I don't know what it is they do in the store or in the garlic factories, wherever. I don't know. Wherever they make their powders. Maybe because they're so old by the time we get them. But they are nothing compared to fresh ground. I mean, you just can't. You just cannot compare the flavors. Even for the sliced. Excuse me. Please tap your lid. Watch. See? Like you're breathing that in. You don't want to breathe it in. And look what I've got left here, guys. This is amazing. This is beautiful. I should have a funnel here. Couple whirls around in the old coffee grinder. Can you see this? Maybe without the label side, right? Like, what a beautiful powder. Beautiful powder. So I'm going to go ahead, finish grinding the 2 trays up. Let's see how much powder I can get from that. And I'll bring you back. Not sure how well you can see. This is 1 tray. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. That's 1 tray. So it means we're going to need to grow a lot of garlic. We got what? 2 beds of garlic planted for next season. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I don't want to have to buy it. I really don't. Especially with the garlic coming out of, where is it? China?
Yeah.
A lot of controversy there. I'd rather have Ontario grown, or I'm sure you all want it grown locally from where you are. That might be overkill what I put in there. I think so. Too much. Now, Andy's bought me the bullet. He's bought me the Oster thingy. You name it, he's bought it for me because I do. We make so many of our powders. And everything I've got, don't want to get rid of it because you never know, but this silly thing that I paid $5 or $10 for at the Bibles for Mission store, I don't know how many years ago. It's gold. It makes the finest powder. It's a coffee grinder. And it's beating the bullet out for powder. Seriously beats the bullet in production. It's just amazing. I'm going to have to find another one, even though this works. But, you know, like, what if? So here we go. We're almost down to 1.5 trays. We use a lot of garlic, and it's so good for you. It has so many medicinal benefits, too. You honestly, if you want to get the most out of your garlic and know what it's doing to help you, look it up. Check the Google. Check the Google. It has so many medicinal properties. And makes the food taste good. Tap. You're still going to get some come up. I should have a funnel here. Okay, I'm spilling into the next product. And these mats, oh my God. I fill the sink up, put a little soap in, swish it around, make me some bubbles, throw these mats in, go about the house, do something, 5 minutes, come back, seriously put my hand in the soapy sink in the water, just do this, put it in the sink with cold water next to it, rinse, stack them, put them up on my dish rack that I use there in the kitchen window, and it's done. They dry within like 40 minutes. The whole stack, you know. So they are by far the best little silicone mats I've ever had on a dehydrator. By far. Okay, so for now, I'm going to have to do more. We're going to need probably 6 more pounds because I want to do just powder for in here. This is 2 full racks. Do you want to bring that up to the camera, hon? So, that's not going to do us. I know that right off the hop. That won't do.
No. Here you go.
So we're going to need to buy more. And it's hard, you know, people say, okay, so they're going to buy more. I don't want the China one. I don't want it. So I'm going to turn some of these into powder because we do use more powder than flake. I want to make sure that I've got Ontario grown garlic. I don't want the stuff from overseas at all. I saw too many things. Let's see how this does. Maybe I'll only keep 1 tray for flake because we do use the powder more. And it turned out perfect. It actually turned out just as nice. From the sliced, that makes me happy. Oh, wow. Come here. Suck your nose in that thing.
I don't think so. I can smell it from here. Oh, jeez.
Now, I wanted to talk to you a bit about the difference in dehydrators. When we had our Nesco, I had 2. We've since gifted those to the kids. There's between 3 families, so they better be sharing. Andy bought me my 24 tray Cabela because he knows how much dehydrating I do. Now, when we do garlic, as a rule, if it's offensive, you can take an onion, take it outside, put it in the barn shed garage and do it up in there. But with the Cabela weighs 100 pounds. I'm not taking that out to the barn shed garage. So I was a little worried with Andy's COPD. Strong scents, doesn't matter what it is, if it's a strong scent, it does affect his breathing. So I'm thinking, oh, I could be like totally right in trouble here. I mean, we depend heavily on our dehydrated goods and our powders. So what do I do if I'm starting this and Andy's like, I can't breathe? What do? I can't take it outside. I don't know what it is about the Cabela. I've done the onion in it compared to the Nesco. The Nesco darn near made her eyes bleed, right?
Oh, yeah.
With the smell of the onion. So that went outside to the barn shed garage. I'm inhaling garlic. With this, I was really concerned about it because he's been having a couple of good months and I didn't want to be the reason to set him back. So, carefully put it on and watched him. He was fine. You could tell we were dehydrating garlic. Like I said, we had guests come over and they were like, woo! But it wasn't like gag me. It wasn't at all like gag me. We left it running. We set it up for the first 6 hours. Then I did another 6-hour run, and then I just said, you know what, I'm going to bed. So we had it going for 12. I believe it took 14 complete. I was in bed. I had programmed it to turn off at, I think, 2.5 hours in after our 12-hour run. So 14.5 hours. And then I woke up to it already cool in the dehydrator. So it also dehydrates quicker than what our Nescos did. And I'm not knocking the Nesco. I'm a Nesco pusher. I love that dehydrator. It's amazing. It took us for 2 years. Three years, wasn't it?
Yep.
And I mean, uh-oh. Oh, are we witnessing death of the coffee grinder? Might be, guys. It might have. I'm not very happy if it just did, because we're in a shutdown in Ontario. We're day, what, 3 or 4 now?
Yeah,
Lockdown?
Yeah.
And you know the Bible for Mission store is not going to be open. Oh no.
Is it dead?
Will it be dead? I don't know. It might be this garlic stuck in the blade. I'm hoping. Cross our fingers. We're giving it a go. Andy, I'll be so sad if this is dead. Ready?
Yeah.
It keeps on ticking. What kind is this? Braun, guys. A Braun coffee maker. It's gone through HELL hockey sticks and back with us. Like, seriously. Name a powder. We've made it often. Alright. So, this should do us until we get more garlic, eh?
Yeah.
Because I want to keep
Oh, yeah.
some as flakes. And the next round, I'll do just powder. So there you have it, guys. No matter what dehydrator you're using. If it's a smaller one and they don't, I don't know why the Cabela doesn't stink as much. Might be the way the fans go, but I mean, it
Gotta be the fans.
fans into the house, so
Yes, but I mean, there's several fans in there.
I don't know. Or one really good one, but it didn't stink us out. But with a little dehydrator, you can take it outside to the barn shed garage. Wait till he's working on a project. Put it out there, then he has to come in here, right? But with the Cabela, you can't do that. But get dehydrating your foods, please, and make your own powders. And really, I got things I could be doing today instead of this. But when you taste the difference in quality, this is my something to do. Easy. So I'm just going to put this all away. I'm going to put my flakes into my pint jar. I do believe I will have enough since there's only 2 trays left here. And I'm going to get this all put away. And then I'm going to edit this video and put it up for you. Get your garlic done, guys. Be picky about where it was grown, where it was imported from. Support your own local areas and your own local farmers if possible. And I just want to say thank you for joining us today. Please remember, if you've gleaned anything from this video, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. I love the smell.
That's good.
It's not bothering you, eh? Awesome.
Shut that off?
Sure.